Hello and welcome. My name is Katrina Gasser and I'm the Business and Community Liaison for Tongue Point Job Corps Center. We are proud to welcome you to this summer, August 2021 graduation. Next, we will say the Pledge of Allegiance. If you're able to stand, please do so. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Job Corps is celebrating its 56th anniversary this year. On August 20th, 1964, President Lyndon Johnson signed the War on Poverty Bill, which created a host of social programs. Job Corps is one of only several still in existence, and it continues to be strong, training more than 50,000 young adults annually in more than 100 different trades and over 125 centers. Tongue Point was the third Job Corps center to open. We estimate that more than 30,000 students have come through our doors. With such longevity, we have staff who are Job Corps graduates and regularly have students who are children, grandchildren, nieces, or nephews of Job Corps graduates, showing the confidence in the program and that it works. Students complete their Job Corps training and return home on an ongoing basis. Every year, we have students leave with their certificates in hand. Every one of these completers is a graduate. However, it's not always possible for every graduate to return to center and to participate in what is usually a quarterly ceremony. Today, we have 21 students who were able to be here virtually or should be tuning in soon to formalize their completion by participating in the ceremony. Since the last graduation was held in December of 2019, over 240 students have completed. For this program year, over 135 students have completed their career and technical training or attained a high school diploma from our accredited high school or their GED. Some students have a job the day they complete. Others become employed soon after. While not all graduates report when they get jobs, for this program year, we have nearly 80% of them who have been hired or promoted within their jobs. The average earnings for this group of graduates is $17 per hour. We are certainly proud of our program and of our students. Please join me in welcoming our new Center Director, Kim Zufeld.
Well, thank you, Katrina. And it's my pleasure to welcome all of you here today. Typically, we have this kind of pre-written welcome speech or traditional welcome speech. And thanks everyone for traveling the great distance to be here. I think I can skip that since most of you are sitting on your couches or somewhere at home. But these are certainly very different times for all of us, and really happy to be able to do this, and it makes us feel a little bit more normal, I suppose, as a program. Graduations are something that give back to us as staff in a huge way. It affirms that we are doing the right thing and with having success in our efforts, and just kind of makes it all worthwhile. So to not be able to have graduation for so long, a lot of us are just kind of feeling empty. Some of you don't know me, and I have to remind myself of that. And it's like, I've been here for 30 years, so how could they not know me? In September of 2019, I took a temporary assignment and was the Center Director at Wind River Job Corps in Riverton, Wyoming, and then came back last September, and Center Director Kim Schillinger retired just last month, so July 16th was his last day, and as the deputy, I stepped into his position. So, and it's with great pride that I do so. So thank you, all of you, for being here and for just hanging in there in probably ways that some of us can't understand, or maybe some of us can relate to. I don't know, but it certainly are difficult times, and we're going to get through this, and we're going to get back on track, and we're going to have a real not that this isn't a real graduation, but where we can hear and see and feel, and that's part that's we can't replicate, but we're doing the best we can here, and happy to have you and real excited for this day. So I welcome you, and to family and friends that are watching right now. Thank you for your role in supporting these students, your loved one, your child, your relative, in being here and helping them through this program, because it has been a difficult 18, 19 months for all of us. So a special thank you to you. And without your support, many of them would not have stayed. And I'm sure you've had phone calls, Mom, Dad, I want to come home. And so thank you for encouraging them and helping them make it through it. So appreciate you being here. Welcome. And to the graduates, very proud of you, and congratulations. We've got a little bit more here. So next we have our student government speaker, Emma St. Helens.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm the president of SGA, and on behalf of the Student Government Association, I'd like to welcome all the graduates, family, friends, and fellow Job Corps students to the August 2021 virtual graduation. We know it hasn't always been easy, but now that you're about to graduate, we hope that you can look back on your hard work and dedication to complete what you started. Take pride in your accomplishments. No matter what path you take, we wish you continued success.
Thank you, Emma, so much for providing that welcome from the Student Government Association. We are honored today to have Congresswoman Suzanne Bonamici as our keynote speaker. Congresswoman Bonamici represents the 1st Congressional District of Oregon, which encompasses the northwest part of the state. Strengthening public education is one of Suzanne's top priorities and one of the reasons she got involved in public service. As a member of the Committee of Education and Labor, she is dedicated to giving educators and students the resources they need to succeed in investing in workers and families. Suzanne worked her way through college in Eugene, first at Lane Community College, and then earned her bachelor's degree and law degree at the University of Oregon. Go Ducks. While we're getting this to load, I would like to note that we were the first appointment in meeting that Congresswoman Bonamici had as a new member of the House, and she's felt a strong connection to our program ever since. So we'll get her to load here in just a moment. It's an honor, of course, to have her speak for us.
Hello, Job Corps graduates. I'm Congresswoman Suzanne Bonamici, and it's an honor to represent you in the U.S. House of Representatives. Congratulations on your graduation today. I'm sure that today will be just one of the many accomplishments you'll achieve through hard work and dedication. Job Corps programs are important to building our workforce, the workforce our economy needs, and it's a way to help expand opportunities for everyone. For more than 50 years, Job Corps has successfully educated and trained millions of young adults for jobs in high-demand fields. In Congress, I advocate for resources and funding for this proven valuable program, and Tongue Point is an excellent example of the power of Job Corps. As a community college graduate myself, I know how important it is to invest in education. Despite extremely challenging times, you've invested in your future, and I applaud your efforts. Our economy needs workers and craftspeople like you. Your work is going to make a difference to the people you serve, to the organizations that are fortunate enough to hire you, and to our communities. You have so many talents to offer the world, including your unique perspectives as Job Corps graduates and the strengths and lessons you've gained on this journey. My heartfelt congratulations to each and every graduate.
All right. Were you able to hear the congratulations from Suzanne Bonamici?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
That was tailored for you guys. So we will send out links to these as well as the recording later. So you can view that again, show it off to your friends and family, and celebrate the support from our congressional delegates. Next, we are honored to have our graduate and student speaker, Kevin Nguyen. And I believe he's ready to go. Is that right, Kevin?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. They got your video on. Okay, good.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Kevin Dongwin. I'm age 23. I went to Job Corps for 19 months, and I was in the electrical trade for 17 months. So a little history behind myself. Prior to Job Corps, I graduated as an honor student in 2016. I believe correctly, I was ranked 16 with a GPA of 3.5. With that being in mind, I received a lot of pressure to go to college from my parents. A lot of my counselors and teachers and all my advisors said, go to college, go to college. But I myself wanted to take a year off. I mean, 12 years of school in one sequence itself was kind of, I was pretty much dead already. I didn't want to do education for the time being, and I wanted to work for like a year. But um, I didn't listen to myself, and so I ended up going to college. Um, I went for 3 years, and it made my mental health flare really bad. But a good thing that came out of it is that I knew I wanted to be an electrical engineer. And with that being said, once I, took my leave from college, I pretty much wasn't doing anything. I was exploring random hobbies, 3D modeling, coding, taking the electrical components apart, and I ended up reaching out to an old high school friend of mine, and he recommended me to Job Corps. And I applied, went to orientation, and within November 2019, I was at Job Corps. Um, and it was a great path, honestly. I knew that going into Job Corps is a self-paced program, and so what more than being self-paced than to work on myself, right? And so what I did was I learned everything I could. Initially, once I joined the electrical pre-apprenticeship, no one really knew how to kind of start newcomers, and so I grabbed the course material, which is like, I think it's like a 500-page book, and I read the whole thing and took notes on it. It's like took me a whole month, but I managed to do it. And once that finished, I put my practice to use. I went out into the shop, kept my books and my notes on me, and I would just go back and forth, learning everything, how to do things right. I also managed to undergo OSHA 10 training, traffic control flagger, did forklift training. I was on the process of doing an aerial lift training, and I also got private training with an excavator and a skid steer. I also was appointed shop foreman, so I would lead projects and stuff whenever we had some light fixtures to hang up or some receptacles to put in. My boss pretty much just showed me where, he told me what he wanted, and I would grab some other people along and to go with them. And outside of that, I spent a lot of my time either honing my skills or teaching classmates or trade mates math and other people math, actually. I remember teaching Alejandro from carpentry some math, and that was pretty much what I went through for my vocation. Outside of that, I was avid with dorm council. I got into dancing, or I got back into dancing. I did exercises, just a lot of, really focusing on myself, because that's how I saw Job Corps was a good place to better myself. And I still use the skills that I learned at Job Corps today. I mean, I go to sleep at 9 o'clock. I stay clean. I always look for something to do. Like, it's just anything I see, I always can find something better to do. And so I always end up using a lot of my free time doing something more practical. And currently, I am working with a foundation. So I pretty much grab cement blocks, lay them down. We'll bring in dirt and stuff like that. Pretty much just, yeah, foundation. And I'm currently in the process of joining the laborers union, and I have already applied to the electrical union. I'm just waiting on a call for them. And, lots of paths to take, and everything's just not linear. And, going to Job Corps taught me that. If I didn't do Job Corps, I probably would have been sitting around just waiting for the apprenticeship and not doing anything. But it's definitely very important to be avid in your career path. Even now, I'm, in the process of financing my own car for the very first time. I got another credit card on my own, and I got a housing loan from my bank. So I'm looking to, get a new appointment and all stuff like that. And I think just everything in general is very humbling. Being optimistic about everything went a long way, and I always saw everything as a great opportunity. I never had any really negative thoughts about Job Corps in general. Everything, yeah, there were rules and stuff, but I saw rules as rules, and if like staff had to enforce it, that's just them doing their job. I don't have to get mad at that. It's just them doing their job, But in the end, I have lots of appreciation for Job Corps, the staff members, the instructors, everyone. Everyone's just a really great person to be around. I always enjoy talking with everyone. It's a very humbling experience, and I can't say more than that. I would highly recommend Job Corps, and I would do it all over again if I had to. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Kevin, very much. It's an honor to hear from you, and I love hearing your story. So thank you so much. You did forget to wear the tassel, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. It was kind of itching my face.
You're supposed to hang it in your rearview mirror after this. Well, each month, every Job Corps Center gets a report card reflecting their student successes. For the rolling year, Tongue Point ranks 6th out of 127 centers, measuring in all areas from center accomplishments to job placement to job retention. Our graduates not only just got a job, 308 of them were placed in quality positions, higher education, or the military. Needless to say, we are so proud of our students and of our graduates. Next in our ceremony is the presentation of diplomas. So traditionally, our students would walk across the stage, they would shake some hands, they would receive their diploma, of course, smile for some photos, and go stand in line. In place of that today, we've put together a few slides, and there will be another slideshow at the end. So I'm going to have my tech person, Adam, here. Please go back to our slideshow. Okay. So what we're hoping for is that graduates will keep your cameras on. If you have your cap, and we mailed out a bunch of boxes. So if you were able to receive your cap and tassel and went to an address that you placed on your survey, that will be with you. So you want to get those on so everybody can see your smiling faces there. That would be lovely. And then we'll go through and I'll call each name just to make sure that we keep moving through it. Of course, those of you who can see all the photos can go ahead and have that. All right. So first we'd like to honor Daniel Bondar. He's an electrical graduate. He completed advanced career training for the drone training, and he's employed with Intel Robotics. He was not able to make it today unless he popped in because he's working, but we are grateful for him and happy to celebrate him. Okay. April Burns. I hope you're out there, April. April graduated with honors from the Medical Administrative Assistant trade, did advanced training with Clatsop Community College, and her instructor was able to dig up some pretty sweet photos of her, so I hope she enjoys that as well. Robert Cook completed our computer service technician trade and is employed with Amazon in their warehouse. Enjoy that selfie. Thank you, Robert. Lucius Corwin Curtis, graduating with honors from our computer service technician trade. Sierra Douglas, graduating from our dental assisting trade. Janae Eddy completed our medical administrative assistant trade and earned their GED. I'm happy to honor them. John Hankey graduated with honors from our computer service technician trade and is employed with desktop support at Apex Systems. Nice job, John. Bethany Megan Wilson Hatfield. Graduated from our medical administrative assistant trade and is employed with Amazon in their fulfillment center. Samantha Johnson. Graduated with honors from our dental assisting trade. Kylie Logan. Graduated with honors from our welding trade. Lexus Laura, I saw you out there. Lexus, congratulations for graduating with honors in our culinary arts trade. And she has a picture there with
Jason?
no,
Ace Frehley. Someone from KISS.
who is it, Lexa?
Yes, it is.
It is from KISS.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she said
Says
yes.
yes.
KISS, yeah. All right.
Matt.
Congratulations. Tonight, Melise. Graduating with honors from our dental assisting trade. She earned her high school diploma and is employed with Bellevue Family Dental. Kevin Dog Nguyen. Graduating with honors from our electrical trade and employed with Grade Solutions Northwest. Love the shirt there, Kevin. Daniel Pendleton. Graduated with honors from our computer service technician trade. Robert Redmond. Graduated from 2 trades, glazing and welding, and is employed with Concrete Restoration Incorporated. And we're hoping he was working today, but we're hoping he was able to get on. Yes, good. Aaliyah Ratana. Graduated from our clinical medical assisting trade. Mariah Ryan, I think I saw you out there, Mariah. Graduated from our culinary arts trade and is employed with Bass Pro Shops. Jake Spurrell with his fan club out there, good to see that. Jake graduated with honors and from our clinical medical assisting trade. Brianna Villarreal Coughlin. Graduated with honors from our clinical medical assisting trade. Ellen Luella Wall. Graduated with honors from our dental assisting trade, earned their GED, and is enrolled at Spokane Community College. It's a good photo. Jelani Victor Wilkins Jr. Graduated from welding and cement. He is employed. So next, I will turn this over to Kim Dufil again, our center director, for some closing remarks, and stay tuned so that we can do the slideshow as a processional.
All right, thank you, Katrina, that was excellent. And thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Emma, and appreciate Congresswoman Bonamici's continued support of our programs. So that was, I think that went pretty well so far for the new format, we'll just say, but it's nice to see your faces. And congratulations again. I've never seen so many honor grads. So that just kind of stood out at me. So good job, you guys. Now it's my pleasure to present to you the tassel ceremony. Do you all have your tassels? I know, Kevin, it was in your face, but it's an important part of the, there you go. Hey, Robert. All right. Graduation ceremonies are a very unique celebration of achievements. The event is not only symbolic of the hard work and discipline these students have proven, but of many opportunities now open to our graduates as they cross the threshold. The ceremony has several parts to it: the gown, the cap, and the tassel. The gowns date back to the 13th century Europe when they signified scholars. Interestingly, the gowns began more as a necessity for warmth and later became the scholastic symbol to provide a sense of pride and professionalism. The square cap, or mortar board, is reminiscent of the Masonic device used to hold their mortar. The mortar was used to build foundations, much like our students have built upon their educational foundations by completing this program. Our final symbol, the tassel, was used to adorn furniture and dresses to show value. As our students can value the knowledge instilled in them throughout their stay here, we moved the tassel signifying the turning of a page in the story that is their lives. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side and take pride in your achievements today. We're all very proud of you and your dedication to your education and bettering your future. Congratulations.
Good job, everybody. Yay! Good job, everybody. Good job, Jake. Oh.
There you are. Oh my gosh, we're still recording it. We'll grab a screenshot of all of your faces, and we appreciate you being able to come today. And we look forward to your futures. Keep in touch. Brag about what you're doing. We love to hear your story. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Guys.
Woo. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
You guys enjoy the rest of your week. Rest of your weekend.
You too.
But the week's over.
Oh, there's Hanky.
Enjoy the weekend. Woo! Graduates.
I work 2 double shifts. I can't enjoy my weekend.
I'll probably talk to you sometime later, Hanky, then.